Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's been exactly a year and a month since I've uploaded my mod list for those eager to play Skyrim but was put off by its dated graphics. I'm thrilled to say that the community has really enjoyed it, and your support has been amazing from the very beginning. And because of all the support you've all given me, today will be the day that I will be presenting Eldergleam V3. Okay, for those who are new, Eldergleam is basically a mod list that solely focuses on having better graphics while still keeping everything else vanilla. This means no added quest mods, major gameplay overhauls, and much more. You'll now see beautiful, complex parallax textures, which basically means having that 3D effect and even complex terrain blending to have that nice blend between ground textures. Eldergleam will also look very cinematic thanks to amazing lighting mods and weather overhauls. Of course, we know graphics makes the game look good, but let's be honest, without high quality sound effects, it won't be as immersive as it looks. So, Eldergleam features high quality audio and atmospheric sound effects to keep things immersive and pure ASMR when walking around specific locations. Each structures, cities, and even the smallest of items are meticulously handpicked to my personal taste. Dungeons will look old and creepy, while towns and cities will look absolutely stunning. Strolling through the wilderness and just looking at the sheer beauty of modded Skyrim is just an awe-dropping moment seeing Skyrim like the first time 13 years ago. Skyrim is truly an amazing game, and thanks to all the talented modders, we can experience this amazing game once more every single year. Eldergleam also uses one of the most beautiful grass mods currently on Nexus, so now you'll see a variety of grasses in different regions. That's not all. I've also added some animation mods for both first person and third person, just to make gameplay smoother. If you've played Skyrim, animations aren't the selling point of the game. However, with Eldergleam mod list, you get all of these on top of the graphics overhaul. So basically think of it as Skyrim but being made in 2025. You can play it as is or go crazy and add the mods you want to add. The best part of Eldergleam is thanks to Wabbajack, you can get all of these mods with a single click of a button and for free. Of course, that's assuming you have a Nexus Premium account. However, if you do not have, you still can get the mod list, but you'll have to manually click free download for every mod needed in the list. Nowadays, I know not everyone has the time to mod and get hundreds of mods just to fix specific bugs and such. So for those who want to have a next-gen baseline and skip the time-consuming process of finding different mods to fix and make the base game look next-gen, then Eldergleam is definitely for you. And in case you get tempted, which I am 99% sure you will, I also made the mod list easily modifiable. As we know by now, none of us can escape the curse of modding Skyrim, so eventually you'll want to add some mods. And because of this, I have made it easy for you to do so by adding organized separators to find mods you would want to change or to just completely remove it. Of course, it's not all that simple, and if you want to learn more about the basics of modding, be sure to check out the video on the screen right now. I highly recommend watching it, especially the tips and tricks section. Just a quick reminder, none of this would be possible without the talented mod authors who contributed to the community. I'm sure 2025 will be another great year for modding. A big shout out to all my channel members, Patreon supporters, those who donated through Ko-fi, and of course everyone who watches my videos regularly. Before moving on, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Casual Panda. Yes, I'm sponsoring my own video and I'm here to talk about my store that has been up for a while now. I haven't really done any advertising, so this will be the first one. Anyways, Casual Panda is a store where I sell mugs, stickers, and probably clothes in the future. Most items will be limited to around 100 orders only. I want to be transparent with you all, items here are being made by a third-party print-on-demand company. So basically, if you order, it'll be sent to them and they will start producing the item. Then they will pack and start shipping to the location you set. Rest assured, the quality of all products are amazing, and if there are any damages upon receiving the item, you'll be able to request a refund. So if that's interesting, check out the items at casualpanda.net and use code PANDA for 10% off. If you want to still support the channel without spending anything, you can definitely do so just by watching my videos till the end. So what's new with Eldergleam v3? Well, first of all, I have fixed all previous bugs as much as possible. I'll be honest with you, this was no easy task as I had to spend a ton of time figuring out what's causing the problem, finding the fix, and even testing it in-game. You don't believe how many times I had to open Skyrim just to check the things I have changed or updated. If I'm being real with you guys, this would be even harder without the beta testers who helped me out. I mean, there's only so much what one person can do at a time. Moving on, I've updated over 70 plus mods. Yes, that's a lot of clicking. I also added Bender, Parallax Gen to finally make 99% of textures have that beautiful complex parallax effect. Switch out a few textures here and there, added new mods to make the game look better than V2, and NPCs now look closer to vanilla and not the super plastic looking NPCs some of you were complaining about. Of course, it's still not perfect, but it's better in terms of overall aesthetic. Eldergleam v3 will now also be using Freak's latest grass to have that nice variety of grass sets. As much as I love Skoglendi, I figured we need something new, and Freak's Floor Fields is definitely something I fell in love with. Just like the previous version of Eldergleam, V3 will now feature 3 profiles, which is the Ultra, Normal, and Performance profile. Ultra profile will have the best slots available plus green grass cache. Normal profile will have the best slots available with realistic mixed grass and without the grass cache, while the Performance profile will have medium lods with realistic grass and without the grass cache as well. There are of course more changes here and there, but overall 3.0 will definitely be the best version Eldergleam has to offer for now. Beta testers also told me that their performance increased significantly compared to V2. So I'm really excited to see how it will play out for those who were struggling with frames back then. Moving forward, development for Eldergleam Ultimate will now be the priority. This does not mean that I'll completely forget about Eldergleam NG. It's just that all the manpower and such will focus on bringing Eldergleam Ultimate out as soon as I can. I hope you all can be patient regarding this. If I'll be honest with you, it's basically 50% done, but with all the changes I did for V3, I'll have to redo those as well. As for my planned release date, it will be this year 2025, first or second quarter of this year. I'm the only one working on the list, so I apologize if it's taking a while as I have to juggle between making videos to earn money and creating the list. I also want to thank the people who have helped me deal with support on Discord. Without them, I would honestly be stretched too thin to do anything. Oh, before I forget to mention, from now on I'll probably be streaming time to time. Eldergleam's development progress, other mod lists, and probably other games here and there. I'm also probably streaming by the time you see this video, so I hope you can come by and chat for a while. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you all appreciate my passion project / gift to the community. I also hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to basically do. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for being awesome everyone. Stay safe and happy modding. Alright, now time for the tutorial on how to install the mod list. Before moving on, be sure to follow everything properly and to watch till the end to avoid any problems. So first, requirements. Here are the required stuff you need in order to run and install Eldergleam. Number 1, you need a legal copy of Skyrim Special Edition on Steam. Sadly, the mod list won't work elsewhere aside from Steam. Number 2, you need to have the AE upgrade of Skyrim Special Edition. Without the Creation Club contents, Wabbajack won't be able to install the list. Number 3, Skyrim needs to be in English before installing Eldergleam. Number 4, make sure to have Skyrim Special Edition Creation Kit installed. Number 5. To make life easier, I recommend getting a Nexus Premium account even just for 1 month. Of course, this is optional, but just so you know, without Nexus Premium, you'll be downloading each mod manually. That's basically 1,600 plus manual clicks without the Nexus Premium. You will need a whopping 214GB of space for the mod list itself and 162GB for the downloads folder. Don't worry, there's a way to free up storage after install, just make sure to follow through the video. With that being said, let's now start the tutorial. First, we need to make sure we have a fresh install of Skyrim Special Edition, Creation Club AE add-on, and the Creation Kit. To install these, simply follow this simple tutorial I made a few weeks ago. Open Steam and look for Skyrim Special Edition. Right-click Skyrim Special Edition, and under Manage, click Uninstall. Now, locate your Documents folder, My Games, and then delete any Skyrim-related folders. For the last step, hit your Windows plus R key and then type App Data. Open Local, find Skyrim Special Edition, and delete the folder. Congratulations, you have completely uninstalled Skyrim. Now, time to install Skyrim Special Edition. Open Steam, find Skyrim Special Edition and press Install. Once you finish downloading Skyrim, let's now open the game. In the main menu, you'll then be asked to download the Creation Club files. Hit download and wait for it to finish. Take note, avoid alt-tabbing to prevent your downloads from failing or having corrupted files. And there you have it, a fresh install of Skyrim ready to be modded. In some cases, Creation Kit may be required when downloading modlist, so be sure to download Skyrim Special Edition Creation Kit on Steam. Moving on, let's now install Wabbajack and the mod list itself. Simply head to Wabbajack's official website and click on download. Once that's finished, we now want to create a folder specifically for Wabbajack, the mod list, and the downloads folder. It's important that all of these are in a separate folder. In case you only have OneDrive, be sure to put the folders outside of your program files folder. For the mod list, I recommend putting it in your fastest drive. This can be your SSD or even your M.2 SSD drive. Just take note, the slower the drive, the longer it takes to open Skyrim and load between cells in game. In my case, I'll be creating a new folder in my M.2 drive. For the downloads folder, aka resource downloads, I recommend creating a new folder in any drive that has ample storage available. This is where all the downloaded zip mods will be stored in. In my case, I'll use my HDD. Take note, if you need to regain space post-install, you can simply delete the downloads out of this folder. Keep in mind, you will have to re-download all the files if you decided to update the mod list. Lastly, create a new folder for Wabbajack. This is where we will store Wabbajack's program. Again, just a reminder, make sure this is outside of any program files folder. Now, before even running Wabbajack, please make sure to add all of the folders we created as an exception in your antivirus. There are a few users who received a false positive report which ended up deleting Wabbajack itself, deleting the mod list, and a few more issues. Rest assured, Wabbajack is a trusted program used by thousands of people by now. If you're still wary about the program, you can check it out on GitHub. Anyways, once you added exception to the folder, let's now run wabbajack.exe. Wabbajack will then download all its files in the folder you place it in. Once that finishes up, click the gear icon and log into your Nexus Mods account. Now there's two ways to download the mod list. One is through Nexus Mods, and the other one is through Wabbajack's UI. First step is click on Browse Mod List. Beside Games, click on the drop-down and find Skyrim Special Edition. Then make sure Show Unofficial Lists is checked. In the search bar, type Eldergleam and you should be able to see the mod list. At the time of recording, I still haven't set it up, but all you gotta do here is click the download icon and wait for the modlist to finish downloading. Then click on the play icon. Now for those who want to download the modlist through Nexus Mods, head to Eldergleam's official Nexus Mods page and click the Files tab. Then download the latest main file. Once that finishes up, unzip the file. You can now simply double-click the .wabbajack file and it should open Wabbajack up. Now for the modlist installation location, this is where Eldergleam will be stored in. This includes the MO2, tools, and much more. In my case, I'll be storing it in my fastest drive in the folder we created earlier. Now for the resource downloads location, I have placed mine in my HDD as it has the most storage available. Remember, this is where the downloads will be stored in. Any new mods you download on Nexus will also be stored in here. Once that's done, simply click Overwrite Installation and hit the play icon. If you have Nexus Premium, all you gotta do now is wait for the files to be downloaded and installed automatically. Take note, if you do not have Nexus Premium, you'll have to manually click download for all the mods needed. Once that's done, under Installation Complete, click on Install folder. Scroll down and find modorganizer.exe and run the program. Congratulations, you have successfully installed Eldergleam. Now for those who have encountered some install problems, I recommend joining my Discord server for support. We have a ton of info and possible solutions ready. Please, before asking any of the volunteer helpers on Discord, be sure to read both the Eldergleam command and Wabbajack command chat channels. Most of the issues or questions you may have are probably answered 50 times by now. Also, do not forget about Discord's handy search feature where you can type keywords of a question you have that might have been answered already. All the people helping on Discord are doing so with their free will. They are not obligated to answer, but please understand that they are helping not because they are forced to, but because they want to help. So please be kind and help each other out. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I hope I was able to help you experience Skyrim like the majority of us did back then. It was always a dream of mine to play Skyrim once I was able to get a PC, and here we are now. Just remember, as much as we love Skyrim, Skyrim is basically 13 years old. Modders have pushed Skyrim's engine further than we can imagine, so there will definitely be a few bugs here and there. Anyways, I hope everything went smoothly for you, and yeah, just enjoy the list and I'll see you guys next time. Have fun and stay safe.